Gretchen, cameras running.
Yeah. So here we are at Stillpoint, the day of the Autumn Equinox 2010. Technically, if you wanted the moment, we'd be talking about 8 o'clock tonight,
Thank you.
where the sun moves into Libra, steps across the boundary, and the days and the nights become equal day and equal night. And this one's particularly interesting. I know I always have something interesting, but it's quite fascinating to watch this incredible round of phenomena at this point, because we have the equinox and the full moon happening today, and we also have Jupiter closest to the Earth that it's been in decades. And if you go out tonight, you'll see Jupiter and the moon very, very close to each other. And the Jupiter is incredibly bright and so clear that you can actually see the moons. See some of the moons with your, if you've got good sight, with your bare eyes, or you can use a telescope or just a pair of binoculars. But just to go out and pay your respects to Jupiter. Jupiter is the planet of luck and abundance and fresh horizons, invitations to a bigger picture.
Make Saturn more bearable, perhaps.
Perhaps because Jupiter is exactly, Jupiter and Saturn are still playing this dance of being opposite each other. So Jupiter is joined with Uranus exactly. So another piece of phenomena is that Jupiter, closest to the Earth that it's been in decades, is exactly conjunct Uranus. And now Uranus is the lightning bolt of awakening, the planet of genius, of ideas whose time has come, of unpredictability and chaos. And so all of those are amplified by Jupiter's closeness to Uranus. So, and what intrigues me is they're doing this dance back in Pisces. Uranus and Jupiter stepping into Aries, and then they both have backtracked into Pisces, and they're doing this incredible awakening, this portal opening up in Pisces. So it's not available to our rational minds as much, but it's very powerful in our dream minds and our imaginal minds to just open to possibilities. And in its dance with Saturn, my feeling is that it's timely movement forward. That right now, this Jupiter-Uranus in Pisces, the last time it happened was at the beginning of the Renaissance. So there was an incredible awakening then coming out of, in our Western culture, which we perceived as the Dark Ages. And here we are in kind of a dark age.
Kind of.
And yeah, very much a dark age. So it lends hopefulness that right now, as we speak, there are ideas that are sparking people awake. There's genius touching down like lightning bolts to people, to individuals, to groups, awakening possibilities that we need them right now.
It's almost like the Saturn and Jupiter is two major players.
Yeah.
Saturn seems to be doing work in terms of cleaning up or constricting or clearing for Jupiter, perhaps, in terms of its gifts. Or am I?
Right, Gary.
That's just a
think
guess.
So, because
Yeah.
I think also the Jupiter-Uranus in Pisces implies also that some of the awarenesses that one would be having at this point, or ahas, would have to do with the clearing away or
releasing.
in order that we will be ready for the Jupiter-Uranus in Aries, which will happen next spring.
Truly. If the cup is already full, particularly with bullshit, it's not going to be able to receive the grace of Jupiter.
So true.
I slide through here, Richard.
That's what?
I want to slide through.
Slide on through there.
Great.
Okay, anything
Yeah,
else,
you edit
Gretchen?
me out.
No, you're in there.
Well, I just get the feeling that with the Jupiter-Uranus here and the Saturn here spanning the Aries-Libra axis, that if we work together, we see that there are brilliant ideas and concepts and awarenesses happening, and that Saturn suggests, and there will be timely progress. There's something about being willing to invite, and honor Saturn and say, we can have these incredible awarenesses, and we know that it's going to take work. It's like talking about Stillpoint, and what else can Stillpoint be? Is we know that it's a progression, and it will take time, and it will take incremental steps and stages to get there. And that we're stepping into Libra time means we do not do it alone. So in Libra time, you establish your alliances for the winter months. Libra time, today, for a month. You establish your alliance, your rhythms, your routines. So it's Stillpoint. You, Libra, Gary,
Thank
and
you.
Susan, this partnership that holds Stillpoint, called and said, we're going to have weekly lunch meetings to dream up the future of Stillpoint. And the timing is, and I am so honored to be here.
Thank you. One final note. You got a birthday win?
My birthday is this coming Saturday.
Yeah? Care to say what birthday it is?
I'm going to be 61.
Ah, great, Gretchen. Happy birthday. We love you.
Happy birthday!